Probably a little bit better.
Because that's like...
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Jennifer and...
Are we already recording?
Yes.
Hello, I'm David.
And we are a husband-wife team with a small business in North Alabama. We have a wholesale/import company and a retail store, and we love to come to you to show you how to do wonderful things with Christmas decor and other types of decor. I do have a little sneak peek today with our fake fruity drinks. This is really Diet Dr. Pepper.
Cheers. It's early. We need caffeine.
It's early. This is our caffeine for the day.
Don't judge.
For the morning. But this is trying to give you a hint on what kind of tree we're going to do today. What do you think? Tell us. It's
coastal.
It's coastal. So I love the beach. I don't know about anybody else out there. Sometimes. But we are going to put together, or I say we, David is going to put together a coastal tree that will have lots of cool things in it, like shells and
seahorses and starfish and, you know, all those kinds of things. Seaweed and poinsettias, because it's still Christmas.
Nice. So I can't wait.
That's as far as I made.
We're going to start with a tie-dyed metallic poinsettia that has this nice ombre finish of blue from silver to blue. That's going to look great because what would a coastal tree be without some tie-dye?
I just don't know that I'm graceful enough to be trying to do all this, to be a ladderist. Like to be on the ladder as well as trying to hold a camera. It's asking a lot of me.
Just don't be impatient like you normally are.
I feel like I need to be tied off.
You probably do. Now we're going to use this nice glittered mesh leaf. Looks a little bit like seaweed, so it's like glittery seaweed because you can't have a coastal Christmas tree without glittery seaweed. So with these, we're really just tucking these in because this tree has nice gaps in the branches. And it really doesn't take a lot to keep these in place. Plus it's off the ground so much that people aren't really going to be coming by and tugging on the branches, so I don't have to go through as much trouble to make sure that they stay in the tree. Priority is on the camera. My priority is on the tree. That's why it sounds like we're in a wind tunnel. I'm just focused on decorating the Christmas tree. Now we're going to use this glittered sea urchin stem and you can see it's kind of a champagne glitter, and it's got just a little bit of a clear flake on it. Those are going to be really fun in this tree, because you got to have sea urchins for your Christmas tree on the coast. Every tree needs some chicken wire leaves, but especially this coastal tree, because these are whitewashed with just a little bit of sea foam, and they've got just a little tint of brown in there. But these are a lot of fun. You can shape these really in any way you want to shape them. They can be curled, they can do whatever they want, because they're all made of wire. We're going to add these in. Aqua Faux mercury glass. They are plastic, but they look like they're glass, and the light comes through them very nicely. We're going to add some of these in. Now we're going to add this blue faux beaded ball. You can tell that what we're kind of doing is lots of shades of blues, aquas, sea foams, really just turquoises, anything that's got that color combination. So this tree is really going to have a semi-monochromatic color to it. We're going to add just a little bit of this champagne color to break it up. This rose gold is going to mix in nicely. But it's going to be a whole lot of different shades of blue.
You're like the Bob Ross of Christmas time.
Happy little trees.
You should start saying, we're going to add this happy little ornament.
Happy little ornament. Now we're going to add these, like a 12-inch finial that's aqua with some iced beading on top. Because we've got a nice snowy tree for the coast, because all the coastal lines have snow on them at this time of year. So we want to use these further out branches for the finial so that they really hang and don't lean in the tree as much as possible. finished aqua ornament. We have shiny finish and matte finish, multiple sizes, but we really want to mix up the textures and it changes the color just a little bit when we do that. People aren't watching our video. You have to watch all the way through, or you miss this. I probably wouldn't watch all the way through. Different shape, same style. Beach break.
Intermission over.
Oh, that's okay. So this is our kind of a robin's egg balloon, velvet. It's nice and wire. And we also have this seafoam color candy glitter finish with a chenille puff edge on the sides, and that works really well. This reminds me of like seafoam waves. So we're going to use these together in the tree because we've got some of both colors. And actually with the seafoam on top of this other one, it makes the seafoam just a little bit darker. So we're going to put it on top and start at the top. If I can get up here. And I'm just going to make a couple of fake loops instead of tying a complete bow, and just wrap a piece of the tree around that, and then we can easily pull those apart right there, kind of like a bow, and then we can start going down the tree. We have lots of different sea animal shapes, shells, seahorses, we have starfish, where are my seahorses? We have seahorses. So we're going to add a lot of different ornaments now to this tree.
So as you can see, David is adding a seahorse ornament to the sea urchin branch that's sticking out to give it more dimension. Don't be afraid when you're adding your ornaments to your tree to actually use some of the sprays and stems that extend from your tree to attach your ornaments. You just wrap the string of the ornament around the branch and it will stay in place. You don't have to always just use the tree branches itself for your ornaments. So this gives you more places to put ornaments. It makes it a little more fun and gives it more depth.
Now I have these, not sequin leaves, but it's actually a metallic mixed fabric. It's got just a little bronze undertone and kind of a teal on top. And these, instead of normally what I would do is I would have these coming out of the tree and down, I think they look kind of like seaweed. So I'm actually going to let them go up in my tree. Crazy concept we came up with a couple of years ago, which is cut pieces of wood that's like driftwood, that's whitewashed, light blue washed, and we have some sea stars and some shells that are also washed in the same colors on a spray.
David is adding a pearl berry spray. This berry spray has a cream colored and a lighter blue colored berry on it and a little bit of sparkle. And if you'll notice, the berries on this spray look very similar to the berries on the poinsettia in the middle. So they tie together and coordinate really well with one another in this particular tree. Here we're adding a blue-gray ornament. This ornament is actually classified as a gray, but it picks up the blues that are around it. So it looks really nice in the tree, it balances the tree out, it gives you something visually appealing to look at. Even with it being a monochromatic tree, and you're seeing a lot of the same colors, this tree still changes things up a little bit, and one that we love to add in with other blue ornaments, or you can use it with your grays and silvers.
This is a mini manzanita branch that's glittered just a little bit of like a rose gold finish, and we're going to add this into the tree just for a little bit of contrast.
So if you like this video today, make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell on.
Spooky lighting. Right, we're going to tell a ghost story. The tale of the ghost of Christmas tree.